Jared here again, and I'm going to be talking about the 40 Days to Freedom Mindful Journaling group that is launching now. This is my first group. Why am I holding up four fingers? Because there's going to be four people in this first group. I can help individuals go from A to Z in terms of really overcoming binge eating. Just go see that masterclass on my video, full in-depth interview with a client who has struggled. There's actually many interviews with clients who have struggled with binging. They've really made progress. I can look you in the eye and say, I can work with you individually and get you over binging. But what I have not done up to this point in my career is bring together a group of people where we harness the power of enlightened accountability, those levels of support, the group, the individual growth partners, and the online experience, bringing everyone together. And so this is extremely exciting for me to really bring together these people. We have done these growth partners before, but never quite like this. And that's the revolutionary ingredient along with journaling. When you journal, you see everything on paper. When you see everything on paper, that gives you an objective reality you can share with others. Who do you share it with? You share it with the group once a week or on the online platform. Pictures are great, but you can also write summaries. That's for 40 days. 40 days to freedom. You do this where you're really bringing this enlightened awareness to your eating habits. You get freedom. Science, again, says about 40% of people, if they study their eating habits, are going to be free, abstinent is their word, from binging, for about 40%. The other 60% are going to make tremendous progress that has never, ever happened before, because really journaling and this enlightened accountability has never been brought together before in this way. And this enlightened accountability is, you got that group, you got the growth partner, which is really this special experience where you are talking with someone 10 minutes a day, no more. We don't want to be emotionally overwhelmed. You get that support to continue on your journaling journey. You've heard from people who said that the growth partner was a revolutionary thing that helped them grow more than in 1 month than they ever have in the past. And that's what this journaling experience, this 40 Days to Freedom program is all about. And so the link to apply is down there. A quick note about the application. This is not for everyone. As I've covered before, we are going to be working hard. Journaling, sharing photos. You need to submit a journal entry photo. I will choose the most qualified candidates from all the journal entries that get submitted, the people who have the best journal entries, or the ones who are just write me something that really explains their motivation to be there, because it's tough. Because not everyone is ready to share their journal entries. Not everyone is ready to talk about their binging habits and to share a journal entry with other people. I get that that's tough. I get that that's not for everyone. So this application down there is really to screen out the people who are really ready to look at this. You don't need to spend too much time or anything like that, but really who are the people who are willing to spend some time looking at this and talking about it and being there for another person and being willing to receive support from the group, and also being able to give and receive support. So that's what this 40 Days to Freedom program is about. It's 40 days. There's a weekly session. There's training modules in between that are about 30 to 60 minutes. And then there's these calls daily, 10 minutes, and then journaling 10 minutes. So it's 40 days, 10 minutes of journaling, 10-minute growth calls, once a week, about an hour and a half group, and then about 30 minutes of learning in between groups. And that is the program. That is it. Based on science, that we are just following the simple guideline right before you eat. We're going to go through journaling, not as a thing like homework, but more as a reflective tool of self-care. Pause, mindfulness, check in, notice hunger, notice food satisfaction, notice triggers, understand these thoughts. That's in week 4, where we really start to peel back those thoughts. What thoughts trigger binging? Because if you can write those thoughts down, the rebel, the food scarcity, the you deserve it, the fuck it thought, whatever, if you write those down and you can talk about them and you can share them, you can get over binging. It's really that simple. If you can go through this experience, get to that point where you have enough mindfulness and stability and motivation to really look at these eating patterns, you can talk about it, you can write about it, 40 days, you're going to have freedom. It's that simple. So apply down there. And if you have any questions, as always, I am here. Okay, namaste.